My degree is Geographic Information Science and Technology, or better known as GIST. I will be graduating May of 2024. So before coming to A&M at my community college, I was a meteorology major, and just after taking a couple classes working toward that, I just realized looking at the degree plan there that while I still had the passion, it wasn't exactly the coursework I was hoping to complete. And before I applied to A&M, I thought, what do I want to do besides that? And I just kept getting drawn back to the geosciences, the majors that were under that college at the time. And looking at the different ones, geography definitely piqued my interest. I also looked back at my coursework during my time at my community college and noticed I had taken a lot of geography classes for fun. They were the classes I enjoyed and the classes I felt that I understood and just really enjoyed taking. And so pairing that with what A&M had to offer, I looked at the Department of Geography and at first looked at the geography major, but then was influenced by my professor back at my community college that GIS was really the way geography was going and would definitely be the future for it. And I really appreciated seeing further that A&M offered a GIST major, and I figured the skills I would learn in that major would really help me going out into the market after graduation. And that is when I decided to transfer my major, and I officially applied as a GIST student and got in, and I definitely didn't regret my time at all. It was such an incredible major, met incredible people, and I really enjoyed my time during then. It's really hard to narrow it down to one class because I feel like each of them have influenced me in different ways, but if I had to pick one, I would probably pick Geography 232, which was Cartography and Visualization. That was taken my first semester here at A&M, and it definitely put me through quite a learning curve. I really didn't know much about GIS. I was coming in completely fresh, and that one definitely got me the experience, particularly using Esri software and ArcGIS Pro. I hadn't touched it before, and so going through that class, especially with the lab assignments, it definitely forced me in a good way to be able to better understand that software, and I see now how it is so helpful going into my career because it's used by a lot of companies and really is considered the industry standard. Again, like the previous question, I feel there are so many faculty members here that were supportive, and I have a lot of great memories with a lot of them. A couple of them that come to mind are Dr. Brish, Dr. LaFawn, Dr. Zhao, and Dr. Breyer, and many more that I haven't mentioned. If I had to pick one faculty member, particularly for a memory, it would be Dr. Kai, and she was my research professor during my senior year here at A&M. And I just really appreciated her kindness and willingness to take me on her research team. I actually hadn't taken a class with her before, and I had heard she was looking for students to bring on with her research group, and I was recommended by a fellow GIST major, so I reached out to her the summer before my senior year, and I just told her I was really looking for more experience outside of my classes, and she very quickly responded back. We had a quick meeting, and I pretty much was offered to be on her team. It was such an incredible experience that I am so grateful to have done because it has really helped me to work on my professional skills. That was something she really emphasized during my time with her in the research team. She understood the classes I was taking, what I was learning there, but she really wanted to help me prepare me for the professional world, and she really taught me a lot of those really needed skills that I am seeing that are helping now in my career. And I really just appreciate her, again, her kindness and willingness to take me on, and it was just such an incredible experience, and I'm so grateful for it. I found out my passion for geography as I was going to apply to A&M. I am a transfer student, so I originally started as a meteorology student, and after taking some classes kind of found out that maybe that wasn't the way I wanted to go with my career, but I know I wanted to remain in the College of Geosciences when it was the College of Geosciences, and I looked at the other majors available, and geography piqued my interest, particularly GIST, because I know a lot of the skills taught in the major would be really marketable, and that's what I wanted to make sure I was preparing myself for going into the industry. And a professor at my previous college recommended that GIS really was the way that geography was going, and that was what helped me make that decision. I also had other interests that help me choose to go to do the geography. I collect maps and globes, and I was looking around at those in my room and realized I have a passion for that. I really just love looking at a map. I love poring over a map, and I could stare at one, it seems like, for hours at a time, just looking at the different cities and places and how things are interacted in their relationships. And also my travels have definitely influenced me to pursue geography. I go on a lot of trips with my family. We've been to 38 out of the 50 US states thus far. And my travels throughout the country, seeing different places, meeting different people, seeing how even within one country, all the states can vary, and within a state, places can vary. And really my experiences from those travels definitely inspired me to pursue geography, along with my love of maps, my love of globes, and also just looking at the degree plan itself and seeing what kind of skills I would be learning that would be marketable later on. My post-graduation plans, honestly, I'm not very sure right now. I have had a couple interviews with some companies, and we'll see where those go. But I know that whatever I want to do, I definitely, most important to me is to serve God with it and to serve others. And I just want to help them in the GIS and be able to utilize the skills that I've acquired here to help people solve problems that GIS can do. So the companies I have been applying to, and so far a couple I've been interviewing for, have been in the natural resources industry. One in particular I just had an interview for was an in-person interview for a company over in California based in Sacramento and LA called Land IQ, and I have been applying to and interviewing for their GIS analyst position. Again, like I said before, I'm not really sure what I'll be doing in the future. I definitely know whatever I want to be doing is, for me, most importantly, honoring God and serving others. And I would like to work in the natural resources industry. That's definitely a goal of mine. But as far as exactly what I'm doing, I'm not sure yet. And I definitely hope that the skills I've acquired here will help me with whatever I do. And I'm hoping I can also keep an open mind to see what future opportunities there'll be in the GIS world.